Old railroads come and go. They fall into disuse, disrepair, destruction of kinds, and this is a sad episode. Trains for Kids. The ties of these narrow gauge tracks on the sugar cane train, which was once a sugar mill industrial train, tell a story. Fire destroyed train yard. Maui got hit. The town of Lahaina and parts northwest by a massive firestorm that laid waste to this one fun tourist railroad. Passenger cars devastated. In the background, the remains of the boiler of an old steam locomotive. Fire, especially major, massive firestorms like the one that hit Maui, Lahaina, works in strange ways. One coach, not too scathed. The next one, burned to a blaze. Once nostalgic, fun ride, scenery, tourism, isn't gonna roll anymore, very likely. An old diesel, way past its prime, switcher. Well, this proudly named switcher engine got to keep a little of its old pride. Last I saw, the locomotive number 3 was fully operational. Maybe someday it could be resurrected, brought back to the track, some other place, some other time. Drive wheels that may never drive anymore. And the repair shop in ruins. Been a while since the engineer sat at the throttle. The brakeman to help take care of steam pressure. The gauges are pretty dead. Steam locomotives that served this railroad were kind of built at the latter end of America's industrial era dominance in the world, but a lot of local love and handicraft went into making these passenger cars suitable for the crowds that would ride the road again. But everybody who's experienced fire knows fire doesn't show any favoritism. A ghost yard. Railroad went out of business after the plantation part of Maui became defunct, and it wasn't the pineapple capital of the Hawaiian Islands anymore. Got a new lease on life when it ran from Lahaina to Kanapali and ended up where the old plantation was still at work back in the day, and then the tourists took a ride. Good things come and go in life, and sometimes the good things go as bad things. Proud names of the locomotives and passenger coaches are a thing of the past, faded away. Not likely this track repair unit will ever see another day of track repair, at least not here on the Lahaina and Kanapali. No doubt the firefighters, the intrepid firefighters in Maui, did everything they could to try to save this wonderful place from the blaze, but they could only do so much. Sad to say, folks won't have to think about that too much anymore. Will the railroad ever live to see another day? The one surviving, relatively intact passenger coach The future will tell. And we say to you, aloha. And the locals have their farewell as well.